So, you think you got what it takes to wear this crown of ruler supreme of the 48? Hmm, I beg to differ. It takes a lot in order to hold this crown on your head. You got to be dedicated. You got to be a team builder. You got to be so into the 48-hour film project that it just consumes you. And you bring people together with the same passion. You inspire people. So you think you got what it takes. Yeah, I seen the list this year, and I have to reflect back on the ones that held this title in the past. Actually, nobody has held this title but me. Ruler Supreme. In the past, we've had binary titles. Queen, King. And I would have to say the Spirit of 48 is probably the most important part of what you are doing for this film project, especially here in the city of Buffalo. Let's go back in time to when this all started, the Spirit of 48, back in 2017, when our brother Jordan Lima took over as city producer for the 48-hour film project. Spirit of 48, guess what? The team I was on won it. That's right. SWG Productions, Danielle Morguera, or as we called her, Danny Moe. And she held the title of the Queen the next year. Spirit of 48 twice for that team. Now, mind you, I wasn't on that team, so that was their only downfall. So, what happened after that? Well, we've had David Anderson, who changed his team's name over and over, and Ashley Renee, or should I say Ashley MIA, but I digress on that situation. Last year, I dethroned the last of the King/Queen titles, Andy Rich. And I'm so happy it was him that I dethroned. And then I became the very first non-binary ruler supreme. Now, it's a heavy title. Not anybody can just hold it. Like I said in the past, they've had some great candidates, but nobody quite like myself. Last year, we had two big super groups, should I say, 5 different groups, all in one group that I led last year. Team BMVM / Too Much Bowl. We had 27 people on our team. I think Andy Rich's team was the only one that outnumbered us. So we had a super group, and we were victorious in many ways. But the sad part is we had to break up. The good thing is both the team members from last year, they had some great projects this year. Our main star from our project last year, which was titled 60 Seconds, David Lewis, started his Renaissance Hands group to join in, and they had a great project this year. And of course, Terry Kimmel took back over BMVM, and they had another good project as well. So, an ode to all my former team members, but guess what? Neither one of you guys were nominated for this title. You had a chance, and you blew it. So anyways, we had a good group this year. And of course, I'm going to give a shout out to Mark Tremont, who is our executive producer and is an actor in our team. Jane Vendetti, who is our director and also an actress on our team. And Tomas Waz, who was our DP and editor last year and this year. And let me tell you, fantastic job on this team. I don't think there was a better team in my opinion. Now, let's think about who's coming up this year as the Spirit of 48 team members. So I hear, again, Dwight Barlow and his lovely companion, Candace, are now in the running. Okay, let's see what happens. There's also a guy named Bill Murray. Okay, I think he was just trying to promote himself. So we'll see what happens with that one as well. And some raving lunatic, Brian Cameron. Okay, who's this guy? Where'd he come from? What's he doing in our city now? We'll see how this works out for him. And then we have Amy Levesque, bringing in one of our better coaches in the acting community here in Buffalo, Bob Rush. So you got a little one-up on some other team members. He's a great actor. He's really funny. It's a good project. So we'll see how that works out for you. Then we got Owen Santor. Now this one was hilarious. So thumbs up to this guy for bringing it together. But I don't think any of these candidates have what it takes to take this crown off my head and put it on their own. I don't think it's going to work out. You're going to try, but you can't succeed. And I'm going to just quote a couple of my special friends from the WWE. The Nature Boy says, "In order to be the man, you got to beat the man." Woo! Okay, I can't say it like that. Can't say it like the Nature Boy. But I will do the Macho King's version. "No pukesters to the left. No pukesters to the right. You gotta beat the man to be the man. Yeah, yeah, yeah." Oh, and by the way, how come you guys are overlooking my man, my dude, Paul Fanara and his team? Dude brings it every year, and especially this year, we got this awesome song. Man, if you overlook Paul one more time, I'm going to have to put the hammer down on this. It's all fun. It's all, can be fun in games, but it's a serious thing, man. Get involved. You got to stay involved, man. You got to just do it. Listen, I had 4 heart attacks, and I still participated in my team's film. That's right. And I'm still here. Nothing's going to keep me down. I encourage everybody out there that has never participated in this competition to consider doing it for 2024. Right here, the Buffalo 48 is awesome. My team, Too Much Bowl, we've been involved in the 48-hour film project since 2019, starting with the 4 Points Film Project, a film called After All, and we've won several awards at many film festivals outside of the 48. I followed that up with 2021 with a bang. We had a team, we made a film called Keep It Clean, a great set of women that played a dodgeball tournament at a church, and it was hilarious. And I had my little cameo in that as well. Last year we had a film called 60 Seconds. This year, 2023, we had a fantastic, hilarious film, America's Oldest Gems. We're going to be back for 2024 for sure, and we're going to take this crown back one way or another. I'm not giving this up willingly. Lastly, there's only one person, if we were going to count the entire United States of America, who really deserves ruler supreme, not just in the city of Buffalo, but in the U.S. I have to give it to Taylor Martin, who's been involved in Chicago, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, New York. I mean, she's done many cities, and her teammates, Mike Reich is one of the people that partnered with her. I'm telling you, Taylor Martin is truly the ruler supreme of the entire U.S. 48-hour film project. So keep an eye on her for everything she's doing. She's winning awards. She's killing it. She's smashing it. So that's the only person that I would give it up to. But these 5 candidates this year, I'm just not sure that I'm comfortable turning this crown over to them. But we'll see what happens tonight at the award show. Keep it locked. Shawn P. Greene, Shawn Patrick Greene, Ruler Supreme 2022, the Buffalo 48-hour film project. Keep it locked. Oh, one last thing. I am so thrilled to know that, the elephants that should have been fully submerged for many years are not involved with these candidates that we've had over the last several years, winning all the time. We got brawn fatigue, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm talking about. But I love you guys.